Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nick. I create tutorial videos on analog and digital lettering. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on more learning content. In today's video, we are going to create this beveled letter A in script. We will use the Bevel Letters Procreate brushes and stamps. It's easier than you think, so just follow along and create with me. Let's go. Step number 1, draw our letter using one of the inline brushes of my Bevel Procreate pack. Let's use the color black and open up our brush set. So we're going to use round inline light to draw our letter A. Step number 2, we are going to extract the inline and the letter form. So we're going to duplicate both layers. First is we're going to use selection on automatic, and then we are going to select everything except for the inline. Then erase using 3-finger circular motion. So we now have our inline. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Maybe shorten this, just like that. Okay. Next is we're going to extract the letter form. So we're going to use selection on automatic. We're going to select the outside and move our pencil to get 0% threshold like this. And then we're going to click invert color fill. And here we have our base layer. Let's show our inline by inverting it, so it's going to be color white. And then go back to the base layer, and then let's clean this up. So let's remove this part. So I'm using eraser to erase this part like this. Okay. Let's make this shorter like this and flat. Step number 3 is to add a 3D effect and cast shadow. Let's reduce the size so that we have enough space for our 3D effect. So to do that, let's duplicate our base layer and then use motion blur. Move it 45 degrees to your lower right. And then when you're done, we're going to fill this completely with black. So we're going to use selection, automatic, select the outside, make sure threshold is 0, so there's no hole there, and then invert color fill. Let's lighten this by changing the hue and the brightness, like bring it up, okay. And then let's move this to the right position. Okay. Next is let's add the cast shadow. So let's duplicate our base layer 2, and then we're going to use motion blur, but we're going to move it to the lower left this time at about 45 degrees. When we're done, we're going to do the same thing. Use selection, select the outside, invert, and then color fill. Then let's reduce the opacity, bring it down, and then let's reposition it. So this point has to be here at that point. So let's do that right here. All right, we are done with the 3D effect and the cast shadow. Step number 4 is to draw the bevel guides. So let's open up a new layer. Let's pick a different color, maybe yellow. Let's use the pen. Okay, then we're going to divide our beveled faces. So you're going to cut here and here. This is going to be pointing down, left and right. This one as well. Cut here and maybe here. Okay. For this one, we're going to cut maybe here. And then the intersection points and the corners, we're going to cut them here like that. Like this. Like that. Okay, once we're done, let's bring the opacity down because we just need them light so that we can see it and it's not too distracting. Step number 5 is the inline. It splits the letters into 2 sides. So to make coloring and blending the bevels easier, we're going to separate the sides in different layers. So to do that, we are going to duplicate our inline layer, and then we are going to color just one side of our letter. So like this. I'm going to color this entire thing up to here. Let's connect this. I need to fill, whoops, and fill this area. Okay. Let's also connect this to this. Fill that area. Okay. When we add clipping mask, you'll see that it's 1/2 of our letter. So at this point, these 2 sides are still in the same layer, so we are going to fix that. But before that, we are going to completely recolor this. So alpha lock, fill layer to yellow. And then we're going to erase these excess lines that we didn't use. Then we're going to duplicate this again, the inline layer. Then we're going to color the inside. Let's use a different color, like like this flesh color. Let's fill the inside. Let's recolor this entirely, alpha lock and fill layer, and then we're going to erase the excess lines that we didn't use. Here as well. Okay, so let's erase this and this and this section. Clipping mask. Okay, let's open everything. So now, as we can see, both sides are already in different layers. Okay. So if we remove the clipping mask, oops, you'll see that it is super messy. So we're gonna clean that up. So we're gonna select the yellow layer, and using 2 fingers, we're gonna hold our base layer, remove the color fill, invert, and then clear. So now it's clean, like it's been clipping masked. Let's do that for the other one as well, the peach or the flesh color. Let's change this color to green so that it's going to be easier. So for the green, we're going to select the layer, use 2 fingers to hold or to press down our base layer. Oops. Let me do that again. Invert and then erase. There. So step number 6 is we're going to start to draw the beveled ends. So since we have flat tips, we need to draw triangles on these ends. So that's what we're gonna do now. So on a new layer, we're gonna draw them. But before that, we have to decide the color that we want to use for this beveled letter. So let's say we're gonna use color blue, red. Let's just use red. Okay. So under the bevel tools, you have this 4 color shades. It's sample. So we're just gonna tap it randomly on our canvas and move it to the corner. And then we now have our cheat sheet for the color. By just tapping, you'll get all 4 colors or all 4 shades instantly. And you have the cheat sheet here. So if you don't know which color goes to which direction, you could just follow this one. Like this is facing up, so all of the faces facing up will use this color, which is the lightest. So you could either color pick here or color pick from the sample, like that. So now let's draw the ends. So this one is facing down, which is the darkest color. So you're gonna color pick that. Make sure we're on a new layer. And using the pen tool, we're gonna draw the triangle like that. Edit shape. Connect it to the end of the inline, to the corner, and to the corner. And then we're gonna, make sure it's closed, and then gonna color drop it. This one is another end, it's pointing up, so let's get the color for the faces, for the upward faces. Draw a triangle, edit the shape, make sure it touches the points that we need, color drop it. For this one, it's facing the right. So facing right is this one. Let's color pick that and draw our triangle. Edit shape to the inline point, the corner, and another corner. Color fillet. Okay, this one is facing up as well. So let's grab that color, draw our triangle, edit shape, move it to the right position, fill. So we want to clean this up as well. So let's do the same thing. So with this layer selected, using 2 fingers, let us long press the base layer, invert, and then clear. Now we have this clean triangles. Step number 7 is we're going to color the bevel faces. So let's start with the yellow layer. For the yellow layer, let's select it and then color it. So I'm going to use eraser because the brush is bigger. So this is going to be color top. So I'm going to color pick this. Make sure the layers are on alpha mask. And make sure the layers are on alpha lock. Okay. Before you start coloring. Okay. There. Then this is facing left, so I'm gonna color pick this and draw the line along the guide that we drew earlier, like that. This one is facing right, so it's this color. The color pick that. Make sure we cut this correctly from corner to corner, like that. And let's color this. This one is facing up, so let's color pick this one. Position our color correctly. Right here. Like that. Okay. And then this one is facing down, so it's this color, the darkest color. Let's color that. Okay. This one is facing right. So it's this color. Let's cut it here from this point to this point, the corner. And this one is facing down, so it's this color again. This one is facing left, so it's this color. Let's do the other side. So this one is facing left, so it's this color. don't want to color this, so we're going to use selection tool, freehand, and select just this area so that we won't be able to touch that. So let's draw a line. Make sure you connect the corners to the corner and fill the space. This one is down, so we're going to use this color. Lastly, this is facing right, so this color. There. Now let's do the color black layer. So select the black layer and let's color. So this one is on the opposite side of the facing left, so this is facing right. It's this color. Oops. This one is down, so it's this color. This one is facing the left, so it's this color. This one's facing up, same color as this. Facing right is this color. So the other black area is this one, it's supposed to be this color. So let's recolor this entire area. This is supposed to be the lightest color, this one. This one's supposed to be this color. This one is this color. Okay, we're almost done. So now the green part, so let's select that layer, let's color. So this one is supposed to be the lightest color. Let's just color this entire thing right here. This is supposed to be facing left, it's this color. And this color is supposed to be facing right, which is this color. Make sure you connect the corner to the corner right there. For the top part, this corner to that corner. We are done with coloring the beveled face, so let's hide the guides. So here we have it. Step number 8 is we're gonna color the background in the 3D effect. So for the background, let's give it a dark blue color. You can choose any color that you want. I just prefer dark blue. Okay. Then we're gonna color the 3D effect. So for 3D effect, let's select the layer, select alpha lock, and then we're gonna recolor it to a darker shade maybe. Let's select that color, and then on the color wheel, let's pick something darker. Maybe this one. Fill layer. Alright. For this one, we can now add either the highlights or the shadows. So let's use black for the shadows. Using round eraser, we're gonna add a new layer on top of it, put clipping mask on, and let's start adding the shadows on the lower 3D effect. So this one is facing to the side, so it's gonna be light. This one is facing down, so it's gonna be dark. Okay. This part is facing down. Okay, erase this. Okay. So this entire area is gonna be dark. This is gonna be dark as well. This as well. Okay, maybe we can add some here. Okay. Since our shadow is up to there, so let's maybe add something like that. This one too. This one here. Okay. Now let's blend the curved parts. So this is blended. So let's smudge this. I'm using the smudge tool with a smooth blender brush. This brush is also part of the Bevel pack. And then let's blend all of these layers. Okay. This one as well. Alright, we've now blended the shadows of the 3D effect. My neighbor is so noisy, I'm sorry if you could hear that. Let's lighten this a bit, maybe change this overlay and lighten this just a little bit. Okay. We could clean this up as well, so we're gonna use 2 fingers to hold down the 3D effect layer, invert and clear. Now we're going to blend the curved parts of the letters. So same thing, we're going to use the blender brush and blend like that. Blend this. Blend this. Blend that. And this one as well. Let's switch to the other layer. Like this. And our last step, step number 9, is we're going to add grain and texture. So on a new layer, let's delete this layer and the guide layer. We don't need those anymore. But before that, let's just add clipping mask to all of the layers. No, yeah, except for our 3D cast shadow. Let's darken the cast shadow because it's too light. It can be seen. I think this is enough. Okay. So let's now add some grains. So just below the inline, let's add a new layer. Switch to white. And there are grain brushes just at the bottom of the Bevel Tools brush pack. Then let's just brush. It's up to you if you want to brush the entire thing like this, or if you want to brush or add grains to a specific part of your letter. I'm gonna lighten this, change the overlay, just to give it some subtle texture like that. Not sure if you can see it, if it's zoomed out. So now let's add some textures. So on a new layer, above everything, let's switch to the color black, and then let's use one texture. I think I'm gonna use recycled board texture. It is my favorite texture. of my pack. There. Just love the texture that it gives. Let's change the blending mode to overlay. If you're happy with this, we could finish here, but for me, I kind of want to give more contrast to the letters itself. So what I'm going to do is I am going to select all of my beveled layers. Then I'm going to duplicate them. And now, with the layer that we copied, let us adjust the curves. So I'm going to bring this down to darken the shadow parts and bring this up to lighten the highlights. There, before and after. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to create an awesome beveled letter A. Please leave any questions about my process or brushes in the comments section. The brushes we used are from this brush pack, the Bevel Letters Procreate brushes and stamps. I'll leave the link in the description where you can purchase the pack. More tutorial videos are coming, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!